Yeah. What's going on, winner? Let's go. Hey, week 2, your focus pillar. Man, it's all about mental conditioning. And today, man, I'm going to show you how you can win the day. All right, think about it. This week, if you were to master how to win the day, right? And you could win today, win tomorrow, win the next day, over 7 days in 1 week, you've stacked multiple winning days. Imagine what your life would look like. You see, so many times in life, what we do is we have this big to-do list, right? And we're overwhelmed, and the day passes, we lay our head on the pillow at night, and we beat ourselves up. Why? Because we didn't get done everything we need to get done. Man, I was once there. I had actually a consultant I hired, and he's like, all right, here's what I want you to do. You're going to write your to-do list, and you're going to schedule it, you're going to type it out, and you're going to print it out, you're going to keep it with you, and you get everything done you say you're going to get done. And I'm like, this is awesome. So I started, and by the end of the day, I'm like looking at my to-do list. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. It's overwhelming. I got only a quarter of it done. And then I started to beat myself up because of that. I'm like, JC, you're never going to get everything done, man. You're not productive. You can't do it. It won't. I'm like, this is horrible. So I threw away to-do list. And today I want to show you during this week, the focus pillar, how to produce productive days. You're going to do away with your to-do list. You're going to learn how to win the day, okay? And here's the problem, all right, guys? I want you to hear me really quick because so many times we focus on tomorrow. We focus on the future. We focus on the big goal, the dream, the ambition. Nothing wrong with that. I want you to have big dreams and big goals. And on week 1, in our accountability pillar, we talk about that. Writing your 10 dreams and dream big. But keeping that in the forefront, how do you get that dream? How do you get that goal? How do you get that vision? That thing you want long-term for your body, for your bank account, for your business, for your life. How do you get it? You have to win the day. You've got to do what you got to do today in order to win today to propel you and progress you to the long-term goal. So a lot of times I deal with clients and friends and family that they get so frustrated because they are not living the life they desire and deserve. So I always ask them this. I say, hey, write down for me one day. Just write down one day. Do a time study. Okay, and show me everything you do from when you wake up to when you go to bed. And by the way, I want every 15 minutes, every single thing you do. By the end of the day, I look at this and I go over with them and I'm like, let's add up all the free time you had that wasn't productive. Let's add up all the time that you just spent doing stuff and didn't invest doing stuff. And let's really look at what was tactical. What is things that you had to do, you personally? What was strategical? What are things that moved the needle for your body, for your bank account, for your business, for your family? And then let's look at really, where was your family time in there? Where was your productive time to grow the business? Where was your productive time to grow your body? Where was the productive time for self-care, for your family? And I bring it all into perspective to show people that time is one of your most valuable assets. And this week, you're going to make a decision to no longer spend your time, but invest your time. So together, in week 2, for your focus pillar, let me help you condition your mindset so that you can win more by winning the day. All right, here's how you're going to do it. All right, so week 1, I gave you my morning routine. All right, by now you should be implementing that morning routine. You should absolutely be crushing it. All right, I know most of you, I've got messages and Facebook posts where some of you are saying this is a life changer already in 1 week. It will, because you're building you, the Superman, the Superwoman. Now what I want you to do is I want to give you an evening routine. Okay, this is your evening routine. Before you go to bed at night, okay, this is how you're going to win the day. All right, you're going to plan, prepare, and then you're going to execute. See, most people, they go into the day and they wake up, they have a cup of coffee, they shower, and whatever happens that day is thrown at them. Oh my gosh, I'm putting out fires. Oh, I got to do this. I got to spend time with kids. I got to pay the bills. And all of a sudden the days and you're like, oh man, I'm shot physically, emotionally. It was taxing. You're not planning your days. Every successful team has a game plan, right? X's and O's. They go into the game knowing and expecting, if I run this play, I'm going to produce a win. Or if I run this play, it's at least going to move me closer to scoring a touchdown that's going to produce a win. So that's what we're going to do before you go to bed every single night. Before you go to bed every single night, you're going to take 10 to 15 minutes. You're going to get a notebook. All right, I talked to you about mine. It's the win all day one. Okay, you're going to get a notebook, a journal. Okay, and you're going to open up your journal and you're going to draw a line. Okay, you're just going to draw a line just like this. All right, in the middle of the piece of paper. Okay, and on the left side, you're just going to write all of the things that you could do tomorrow. all the things that are on your mind, all the to-do list, all the things that your honey needs you to do, all the things that you think you need to do with the family, all the things you need to do in business, right? All the things that you could do, that you want to do, that are on your mind, just dump them. All right, mind dump right there. All right, I just want you to dump all the things that you could do. That's your big to-do list. That's the list that you're overwhelmed with, right? Now, what you're gonna do is after you have that long to-do list, it's gonna take you a few minutes, all right? You're then on the other side of the piece of paper, okay, my long to-do list, on the other side of the piece of paper, I'm gonna move over the things from my big brain dump to-do list, the things I wanna get done. I'm gonna move over to the right side of the paper, the things that are most important to get done, okay? So I want you to take that big list, pull over a list of things that you say, man, these are really the things that are most important to me, that would move the needle in my business, my bank account. At this time, these are the most pressing. These are the things that would eliminate pressure and noise. This is the thing that I need to do to make me better, my family, and move them all over to this list. So you have your big to-do list, and then you have probably about half or even a quarter of that list is over here. Now what you're gonna do is powerful. You're gonna take that list and you're gonna prioritize it. However big that list is, okay? You're gonna label from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we've seen success with people having about 10 to 15 tasks, all right, each day. More than that, guys, you're just doing the same thing you were doing, and you might as well just have that to-do list. That's gonna be overwhelming, all right? So I'm taking my list right here on the left side of my paper, all the brain dump, the stuff that I desire to do, that I wanna do, that needs to be done. Oh my gosh, pay the bills, do this, do this, do this. And I'm pulling over the things that should really be done. I'm prioritizing them, 1, 2, 3, 4, however big they are. So by the time I'm done, I have a list of 1 through 10. Then I'm gonna flip that piece of paper, or excuse me, then I'm gonna go to the bottom and I'm gonna draw a line across the bottom, okay? And I'm just gonna write my big 3, okay? Now my big 3 out of my priority list are the biggest 3 things on that list that you prioritize on the right column that you know will move the ball fastest for you to get done what you need to get done. And that might be in business, it might be in marriage, it might be in a relationship, it might be in a career, it might be in a mission, it might be in your body. So I'm gonna take my big to-do list from my left column, okay? I'm gonna move over my priorities to my right side, my shorter column of things I have to get done that I know are most important. I'm gonna prioritize them 1 through 10, 12, 15, and then I'm gonna take out of that priority list, okay, I'm gonna take my big 3. I'm gonna go through that list and say, what's my big 3 that I know if I get these big 3 done, it's gonna change your trajectory of my day, okay? I'm gonna write big 3, my big 3, and I'm gonna list them there, 1, 2, and 3. Cool? Now, when I'm done with that, I'm gonna flip the paper over on the back side, and right here, okay, I'm gonna have my day. From the time I wake up till the time I go to bed, I'm gonna schedule my day. So if I get up at 7 a.m. is gonna be my top one, and down here is gonna be 10 p.m. If I go to bed at 10 p.m., every 15 to 30 minutes, I'm scheduling my day. I'm going back to my big 3. I'm putting my big 3 on my daily schedule first. I'm going back to my priority list. I'm ignoring my big brain dump to-do list. I'm not even paying attention to it, okay? I'm going back to my priority list, 1 through whatever, and then I'm filling in the gaps of my day from number 1 to number whatever, top priority to lowest priority. Top priority gets done early in the day, okay? Lowest priority gets done later in the day. By the time I'm done, I have an exact daily schedule from when I get up to when I go to bed. I'm mapping out my day, so I go into my day and I'm winning, okay? I look at my schedule the night before and I say, okay, here we go. That's everything I wanted to do, my big brain dump. That's everything I'm gonna do, my priority list. There's my big 3, okay? And then I'm gonna put my big 3 on my schedule, all right? 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., when I'm having breakfast, when I'm working out, my self-care, my mental development time, my emotional time, my business time, my family time, scheduling all of that, okay? And then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna wake up tomorrow with so much 100% peace and certainty because I have a blueprint. I have a game plan. When I wake up tomorrow, I'm not like, well, what do I do first? What do I do next? When do I eat? I schedule it. I brought structure to my life. And then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to execute what I planned and prepared. Think about it. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to do that every single night. I'm going to plan, prepare, and then I go into the next day executing. Now, I want you to hear me. Your priority list, everything might not get done. okay? It might not. Life's life. You get thrown off track. Things happen. And you're going to look back. Don't beat yourself up, okay? But your big three, hell or high water, do or die, your big three get done. Your big three have to get done. No matter what. You don't go to sleep at night. Nothing stops you. Your big three get done. And that is establishing mental conditioning to do what you say you're going to do. If your other tasks get thrown off track and something happens with the kids and I got to move this and do that, you know what? All I'm going to do the next night or tonight, I'm going to go back to my priority list. All right. Not my big dump. Okay. And I'm going to look at my priority list and I'm going to see what did I not get accomplished. It's not going to be long. It's just going to be a few things. I know I got my big three done, so I'm going to celebrate getting my big three done, how it made me feel, what it brought me in life, the satisfaction it did for me, what it did for my family. Man, I feel good. I feel accomplished. And I'm going to go to my priority list. Whatever I didn't get done, those move over to the next day if they still are a priority. Some things didn't get done because they weren't a priority anymore. If they're not, throw them over into your big list. Don't even worry about them. Okay, if they need to be renewed, move them over to tomorrow's priority list. And then what am I going to do that night? I'm going to take my priority list I didn't get done, whatever they are. I'm going to move them over to my brain dump. I'm going to move everything over to my brain dump again. I'm going to write everything I could do, okay? Everything I wish I could do, everything I want to do. I'm going to then take my brain dump. I'm going to create my priority. I'm going to prioritize them 1 through 10. I'm going to create my big three. And then I'm going to go to bed, peace of mind, after I schedule when I wake up, when I go to bed, exactly the entire day's mapped out from when I wake up to when I go to bed. I then wake up in the morning and I execute what I planned and prepared. Guys, I just gave you I hope you understand the power in what I just showed you. There are so many people that look back a year and say, you know what? I don't even know what I did with the year. And I ask people all the time, I'm like, hey, what's the greatest thing you did yesterday? What's the biggest win for you yesterday? What's the biggest win this year? What's the biggest win this week, this month? People don't know. Because what you look for is what you'll find. And so many times, if you don't have a schedule, if you don't have structure, if you don't have a plan to go in and win the day, to be the best version of you, and that's what that should be the 6 core areas of life that you talked about in your winning hour. Physical, yes. Mental, emotional, your mission, your focus on your business, your relationships, right? You should be able to take all those together, prioritize them, and produce winning days and stack winning days after winning days. And then when you go to bed that night and you lay your head on a pillow, you could say, man, I got my big three done. Well, what's your big wins for today, JC? Man, I hit that, I hit that, I hit that. And I got 7 out of my 10 priority lists done. Man, and you lay your head on the pillow at night, you feel accomplished and you feel fulfilled and you feel significant and purposeful because you're moving the needle, and human beings need to progress, right? So I'm challenging you right now. Start immediately. Start to win your days by planning your days, scheduling your days, and going to every single day with a game plan to win the day. That is your focus pillar of week 2. That's your mental conditioning lesson. Week 1, you have your winning hour, your game plan for the morning. That should be on your schedule every morning. The time you do it, where you do it, how you do it. You know what you got to do. And now week 2, I showed you how to win the day, to increase productivity, to eliminate the guilt and the shame and all those emotions we have from not getting everything we need to get done and trying to please everybody. And I showed you how to stack winning days after winning days so that you could create the life that you desire to live. Guys, who loves you? I love you. This is Coach JC, and I'm going to remind you one last time. This is week 2. Your pillar of focus, and that's your mental conditioning of the week. Win the day. Who loves you? I love you. You were born a winner, so go in and win all day. I'll get at you next time.